What's happening? Well, I finally think I found a way to mount my phone in my car. I got it on this little stand stuck to a shoebox because my cooler apparently won't stick to that. So y'all are not gonna see, I'm not gonna be looking at the camera very much, obviously, because I'm driving, and pretty much like all the other videos, other than like the gun videos, they're all pretty much the visual don't really mean shit, I mean, I kind of get like the videos when I'm sitting inside and I like make facial expressions and shit to try to like get my point across. Hold on before I take off. Alright, so I had to kind of mount it better as I'm sitting there talking about it. These fucking dumbass people just scraping motherfuckers' asses all the way down the fucking road like it's gonna make the fucking slow cars in front of them go any faster. One of these days I'm gonna mount this fucker to the dashboard and I'm just gonna have driving lessons. Driving lessons with talking to. Of course, my front camera doesn't work, so it ain't gonna work well, and I can see it's shaking like fucking crazy. So I don't even know if it's gonna hold up. I don't know what the air going, have windows down. I have no idea how this is gonna work out. So if it's good, I'll post it. If not, then y'all will never know the difference. So I gotta like cover the spot that has the time so I can fucking see. So I'm like this and shit so I can see the time. But fuck, I don't even know what I was even beginning to talk about. Anyhow, I'm gonna try this in the car just because I drive a fucking ton at work and outside of work. Like, it is extremely rare that I'm a passenger in a car ever. And I'm talking like even at work, like I just drive all the time, so it's like I might be a passenger 5 times or less in a year. I actually had to go somewhere with my mom to help her clean out her car before she took it back after the lease ended. So that was one of the times. But other than that, I think I've been a passenger at work maybe twice this whole year, and it's already June 1st. So, cigarettes. But anyhow, the video, I just went ahead and posted it because it cut me off, because I didn't realize that after, it's like 33 minutes and 11 seconds per video where it splices it, but I did not fucking know, but I didn't know that I was that close to like topping off my phone. So about 5 minutes in, it just said, boop, done. I'm like, okay, apparently I'm fucking done. My main point that I was driving at in that part of it was like, I've just always felt different, and I think that I finally realized what it is, and it's just how I approach life, how I go about life. That's instead of just getting out of college or getting out of high school and either getting a job or going to college and then getting a job, or one of the two, and then find somebody I think I can make it, give it a go at with, and maybe end up having some kids out of it and getting married and trying to find a career or a good job or even just an okay job and just, working my ass off until retirement and then just sit around and wait to fucking die. That shit just ain't for me. Now, I know people that I know that, like, they're not just waiting around to fucking die when they retire. But, they get out of school and they go to college, or they get a job, or they go to college and get a job, and then they end up getting married, have kids, buy a house, have a mortgage, car payments, kids, school, and it's cool, man. Like, I understand why people do it, and I certainly wouldn't knock it, because at some point I'm going to get married and have some kids too, but it's just that instead of doing that, like, I've just been following this feeling in my gut my entire life. It's like, come rain or shine, that's all I've ever done is follow that feeling. No matter what happens, I have never done anything but follow that feeling. And I have only done anything I've ever done has followed that feeling, and there's never been anything that I've ever done that has moved me away from that feeling. Even in that 6 years when that feeling of fate was gone for a while, it's like, still, everything I did has led me to where I'm at and what I'm doing. And it's just, I guess that's what maybe was different. It's just, this feeling in my gut that I never hear anybody talking about. And, I mean, like I said, I'm sure there's people out there that have a similar experience or maybe even the same experience, but it's like, I don't know. I never hear anybody talk about it. I can't imagine there's a whole lot since I never hear anything about it from anybody. 40 years now, I've never heard anybody else talking about it. So it's like, I don't know. But I think that's what it is that makes me different. Is that I don't want to approach life. I don't want to approach life the same way everybody else has. Like this fucking idiot. Like, oh, we got a red light at an arrow? Yeah, fuck it. We'll just pull on you and say, there you go, dipshit. Back your dumb ass up. And it's like, that's what I've always wanted to do. Like, I didn't just want to go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, and whatever. Like, that time will come, but it's like what I have wanted to do. And it is straight up a fucking solid red light, right? I barely caught the fucking orange light. And, you know, it's like I just never wanted to approach life like that. Here, we're going to catch another orange real quick. Let's get this idiot behind me the fuck away from me. And this seatbelt shit, I only wear this because I'm fucking tired of getting pulled over for fucking seatbelt tickets. I see everybody down the road scraping everybody's fucking ass all day, all the time. Never get pulled over. Nobody ever gets. People do it right in front of the police. They'll do it to the police. They'll be scraping a fucking police car's ass going down the road. Never get pulled over. But for this shit that only affects me, only me, I gotta get fucking pulled over. Even if it's only $25. It's like that probably got like 10 to 15 fucking seatbelt tickets. Because it's fucking bullshit that the fucking government can tell me I gotta wear a seatbelt. I'm sorry, dude, but like I said, I believe in God. I know God's on my side. And not just that I believe in God. I know God is real. I don't need no fucking seatbelt to fucking... I ain't... To this day, in 40 years, a seatbelt has never fucking saved my life. And if I die in a car crash, guess what? That was my time to fucking check out. And I know there's things that are worse than death. You know, but... I'm not worried about it, man. I'm not scared of it. I'm not worried about it. I don't even think about it. I just hate these fucking seatbelts. I can understand people, you know, having like kids in your car or something, like having to wear a seatbelt. It's just like, man, when you become old enough that they could draft your ass and send you to the other side of the planet to go fight a fucking war for a bunch of rich fucks so they can have more shit and make more money, then you should be allowed to make the decision of whether or not you want to wear a seatbelt. You know, when you turn 21, I think it's 21 now for cigarettes. For alcohol. When you turn 21, you can just get fucking plastered and smoke yourself to death. But seatbelt, nah, can't do it. You gotta fucking have the seatbelt on because some fucking asshole somewhere. Damn it, speaking of assholes, a bunch of fucking kids riding their bike down the street. At least you're smart enough to go against the traffic, unlike most people. I just have to fucking bust a quick Huey. But it's just horseshit. Anyways, I just got the fucking thing on, not because I believe in seatbelts, but because I'm tired of getting fucking pulled over and have, you know, $25 at a fucking time. Just keep fucking getting me for that shit when people are just fucking driving like fucking idiots and maniacs all day, every day, and nobody fucking does shit about that. But my God, I don't have a seatbelt on. And fucking make the world come to a grinding halt for a minute until I get that bastard on. It's like them masks, like I got a death-proof fucking seatbelt on. Right. But if it's my time to go, ain't no fucking thing a seatbelt's gonna do. And being that I got God on my side, ain't nothing a seatbelt can do that God can't do just infinitely better. So anyways, I ain't gonna rant about that shit, but it's just, I don't know, man, like it's been weird to me that like, you know, growing up when I was still like, you know, in school and trying to be like everybody else, trying to blend in and somebody would notice me, I wouldn't stand out and shit. Yeah, I figured by 25 I'd be married. Be married, have kids, have a career, blah, blah, blah. By the time I hit 25, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking that shit for? Like, damn, man. Like, somebody beat me with a stupid stick or something. And I was just like, what the fuck do I want that for, man? Plus, after, you know, keeping to myself for the first 18 and a half years of my life, I was like, shit, man, I want to go out and have some fun. Like, I have no interest in getting married right now, you know. And, but anyways, I guess that's what it is. It's different. It's just, I just have, like, set up, like, the framework for my life has been, I've set it up differently than how other people do it. Which, again, I ain't knocking anybody, man. It's cool, dude. I get why people do it. But it's like, I think, like, once I got to my 20s and I started realizing things and learning some shit, I just got to that point where I'm like, dude, I'm not going to do that, in my 20s because that's what everybody else is going to do. I'm like, in fact, because that's what most people are doing, I'm not going to do it because I don't want the same as everybody else. Again, like I said, I try to reiterate this a lot because I want people to understand, like, my plan ain't, to me it's fucking just dramatically better than anybody else's plan I've seen, but that's just my own personal opinion. I have a very biased opinion, obviously. But it's like, I ain't knocking it, man. Anybody, the way they want to go about their life, I'm happy for them, and I hope the fuck it works out exactly how they want it to, and then some, and just a fucking sight better. But I just don't want what everybody else has. I don't want what everyone else is doing. Like, it just doesn't interest me, man. Like, I got to my 20s, and I'm like, so the fuck what if everybody else getting married? Like, the last 5 years, man, I hung out with one girl in the last 5 years. Hung out with her about, like, twice, whatever summer, and then, like, once that year towards the end of the year, and that's it, man. That was it. I didn't even want to fucking hang out with her then, but I just knew that was something that had to happen. But that's it. I just fucking enjoy my time alone because I know that the day is coming where I'm going to date the girl that I'm meant to be with forever. So I just enjoy. Like, I got to the point too in life where it's like, I'm not in a fucking hurry anymore. It's like people ride my ass all the time. It's like, dude, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not in a fucking hurry ever. I mean, I don't give a shit, dude. Like, today, usually I'm at work like at least 20 to 30 minutes early every day. Just so I got some time to chill before the day starts. But it's like, today, I made it like 1 minute before time to punch in. And, fucking lost my train. Oh, even still, I want no fucking hurry, man. Like, if worst come to worst, I'll use some fucking sick time, vacation time, make up for the 10, 15 minutes I'm late if that happens to be. Fuck it. Like, I'm just never in a hurry. And it's like, even with life, like, I know what's coming. I know all the things that are coming, man, and I am so fucking excited. I cannot fucking wait. But when I say I cannot wait, that is literally nothing but a figure of speech. Like, yes, I'm fucking excited because it's things I've waited for 40 fucking years, and I am so very excited. But it's like, dude, I'm so fucking happy, dude, that I'm like, I'm not in a hurry. In all them 6 years where I was miserable as shit, it just seemed like time was fucking dragging on day after fucking day after minute after second. It seemed like every second felt like a minute. Every minute an hour, every hour a day, and so on. And I said that when the day comes, that shit's over. That I'm not gonna take it for granted. I'm not gonna sit there and just keep trying to rush the process, because the process can't be rushed any fucking ways. I've learned that. I can't force anything. And you see, it's like, I'm just not in a hurry. I want to enjoy every single second of being happy as fuck. Like, even though I know this is how it's gonna be from now on, even if there are some challenging or difficult times, I just want to enjoy every moment of it. I don't want to rush nothing. And even though I'm excited about everything that's coming, I am in no hurry. And I mean, literally, I am in no hurry for anything. I mean, fucking anything you can imagine. When I'm driving down the road, I'm not in a fucking hurry, man. I don't know why everybody is in such a fucking hurry. I don't know why I was in a hurry before, because it was just fucking miserable in 6 years, and I just like, come on. It fucking felt like a couple lifetimes. And, this fucking thing. And, now, no thank you. And I've been watching some old videos too. Like today, I just threw on the Bluetooth at work. I just listened to a bunch of my old videos. And, it's crazy because it's nice to see that, like, I was saying exactly word for word the same things a while ago, and I was saying it for much longer than that. It was just I finally started recording this stuff back then. How many minutes we got? 14. Alright, I gotta get out of the car in a minute, so I'm gonna have to just end this shit and put up small segments for a little bit until I test this fucking driving shit out. But it's like, just, the consistency, you know? But it's like I've come to learn things. Like I'm listening to videos before and I'm talking about like there's one where I was talking about speaking things into existence. And it's like, circle the block, I'm not done yet. About speaking things into existence. And I was like, like I would talk about it, be positive, speak it, believe it. And then when it came time, I would just do it. I would do what needed to be done. And at the time, I had not yet realized that this shit ain't doing a fucking thing but watching it unfold. I had not yet come to realize that everything that I've done was based on my gut. And, excuse me. And, that just, it hadn't occurred to me yet, So it's like, excuse me, sorry, I won't feel like my burp again. But, I'm gonna lose my train of thought, too. But yeah, I had not yet realized that, you know what I mean? But still, it's not bad advice to give people, speaking things in existence, being positive, believing in yourself, believing you can do things. Come on, man, come on, stupid. Go! Why don't you fucking hit me when I make a left-hand turn, because people are fucking idiots. And so, but it's like, that's the thing I've come to realize too, is that like speaking, don't get me wrong, I still speak positive all the fucking time, but I think I've kind of tailored the things that I say towards things that, God wants for me. I kind of, like speak in that direction, but it's like, I realize that the positive thinking and the positive talking, granted that was supposed to begin when it did, and I certainly am not knocking it, but it's like, positive thinking, positive speaking has not caused anything in my life, because those things were only going to happen when it was time anyways. But again, this could very well be the case. It could be like, all right, so God had me start speaking, had me start talking positive and speaking things into existence, and that maybe that stuff really is bringing about positive things and that and so on. And I just, wasn't supposed to start doing that until the time came that I did, So maybe that's possible. Maybe, this is how God goes about it and says, hey, all right, so maybe start saying and speaking and thinking positive, and that's going to bring these things about or whatever. I don't know. But either way, it's like I've realized that really anything I say, though I don't say negative things anyways, because I've too many fucking times, man, I've said something negative and it happens. Too many times I've said something positive and it happens, and it's just like, where are we at? 18 minutes. Should at least make this video long enough to fucking be worth putting up. But I don't know. It's just that I realized some of the things I said in those videos. It's like, again, it's not bad advice, but it's just, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about fate, God, and other things since that time. And because of the things that I've learned, it made me realize that some of the things I had previously thought are not quite exactly correct. For me, I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for nobody else. It certainly cannot fucking hurt to be positive and to speak positive. It can't fucking hurt you, dude. At the very least, it can't hurt you. The worst that could possibly happen is you stay right where you are, and that's it. And things might get worse, but it ain't gonna be from speaking positive. So, just wait for it to do shit. But anyhow, I've been going back and listening to a lot of my old videos, just kind of see what I've talked about, because it was a year ago, year and a half ago, all it was a while ago, and I just wanted to see what I've said and see how it stacks up, and it's like to what I'm saying now, and it's like, dude, word for fucking word. Like, as I'm listening to the video and I'll say something and I'm like, I'll be like, da-da-da-da, and say something else, like, man, that's what I should have said, and sure enough, I spit those same words right out, word for fucking word, every time. I'm like, all right, cool, because consistency, I believe in consistency. Having, saying the same things again and again at different times and so on it's a good thing, because It means I'm not just making shit up or changing my mind or whatever the fuck. And like I said, when I realize things are different, like about, my gut and things like that, like I'll come out and talk about that. I have no problem saying like, hey, you know what, this is what I thought, and this is in fact what's really the case.